The WNBA had never seen anything quite like it. The arrival of Caitlin Clark was nothing short of a seismic event in the world of women's basketball. Caitlin Clark, the dazzling point guard out of Iowa, arrived in the league with a reputation for long-range bombs and a fearless demeanor. Her college career was already the stuff of legend, filled with jaw-dropping performances and clutch moments. She was expected to be good, maybe even great. Analysts and fans alike had high hopes, but the pressure was immense. But no one could have predicted what unfolded during her rookie season with the Indiana Fever. The excitement was palpable and the energy she brought to the team was infectious. Before the All-Star break, Clark had already etched her name in the record books, shattering the WNBA single-season three-point record. Her shooting range was practically limitless, and defenders were left scrambling. She was must-see TV, electrifying crowds with her deep threes and no-look passes. Every game she played was a spectacle, a showcase of her extraordinary talent. The league had a new superstar. Her impact was immediate and undeniable. Clark's arrival was a breath of fresh air for a league constantly seeking wider recognition and increased viewership. She brought a new level of excitement and drew in fans who had never watched a WNBA game before. Her talent was undeniable, her confidence infectious. She played with a joy and swagger that was impossible to ignore. Her enthusiasm was contagious and it spread through her team and the entire league. Fans flocked to arenas to witness her brilliance firsthand. Tickets to Indiana Fever games became hot commodities. Social media buzzed with every highlight reel play. Clips of her incredible shots and passes went viral, reaching audiences far beyond traditional basketball fans. Caitlin Clark had arrived and the WNBA would never be the same. The impact was immediate. She was not just a player, she was a phenomenon. The Indiana Fever, a team struggling to find its footing, suddenly had a beacon of hope. Clark's presence injected life into the franchise, both on and off the court. Her jersey sales skyrocketed. Merchandise featuring her name and number flew off the shelves. Her name was constantly in the headlines. Sports networks and news outlets couldn't get enough of her story. She embraced the spotlight, using her platform to advocate for her teammates and the league as a whole. She became a vocal supporter of women's sports, pushing for greater recognition and equality. This was more than just basketball. It was a cultural phenomenon. Clark's influence extended beyond the court, inspiring young athletes everywhere. Clark's record-breaking season was a testament to her work ethic and dedication. She spent countless hours honing her craft, perfecting her shot, and studying the game. Her commitment to improvement was relentless. Her success was not an accident. It was the culmination of years of hard work and unwavering belief in herself. She had a vision, and she pursued it with unyielding determination. And as she stepped onto the court for her first WNBA game, she was ready to show the world what she could do. The stage was set, and Caitlin Clark was ready to shine. The numbers were staggering. Caitlin Clark's rookie season was nothing short of phenomenal, a spectacle that left fans and analysts alike in awe. Caitlin Clark didn't just break the WNBA single-season three-point record, she obliterated it. Her shooting prowess was on full display every game, making her a must-watch player. She made it look effortless, launching shots from well beyond the arc with pinpoint accuracy. Her form was textbook, a blend of power and grace that left spectators mesmerized. Defenders knew it was coming, yet they were powerless to stop it. Her ability to create space and shoot over taller defenders was unparalleled. Clark's range was limitless, her release lightning quick. She could get her shot off in the blink of an eye, leaving defenders scrambling. She was a walking highlight reel, a coach's dream, and a nightmare for opposing teams. Every game she delivered moments that would be replayed over and over. But Clark's impact extended far beyond the three-point line. She was a versatile scorer, equally adept at driving to the basket and finishing through contact. She was a complete player, capable of scoring at all three levels. Her mid-range game was just as deadly, making her a constant threat on the court. Her court vision was exceptional, her passing skills sublime. She had an innate ability to read the game, always a step ahead of the defense. She could thread the needle with a pinpoint bounce pass or find an open teammate across the court with a laser-like overhead pass. Her playmaking was a joy to watch. She made everyone around her better, elevating the play of her teammates with her unselfishness and basketball IQ. Her leadership on and off the court was invaluable. Clark's rookie season was a masterclass in offensive efficiency. She shot with remarkable accuracy, making the most of every opportunity. She averaged an impressive number of points and assists, leading the league in both categories. Her statistical dominance was a testament to her hard work and talent. She recorded multiple triple-doubles, a feat rarely accomplished in the WNBA. Her ability to contribute across the board was extraordinary. Her name was constantly mentioned alongside league legends, her game drawing comparisons to some of the greatest players in basketball history. She was already carving out her legacy. Yet for all her individual brilliance, Clark remained grounded. She never let the accolades get to her head, always staying focused on the team. She deflected praise, crediting her teammates and coaches for her success. Her humility was as impressive as her talent. She understood that basketball was a team sport, and that individual accolades were meaningless without team success. Her commitment to the team was unwavering. She was hungry for more, driven to lead the Indiana Fever back to championship contention. Her determination was evident in every practice and game. Her rookie season was just the beginning. The future was bright for Caitlin Clark, and the basketball world eagerly awaited what she would accomplish next. Caitlin Clark's arrival sparked a debate. Was this the dawn of a new era in the WNBA, one defined by perimeter-oriented play and a faster pace? The league had seen its share of dominant post players and half-court sets, but Clark's style was something different, something revolutionary. Her ability to score from anywhere on the court, combined with her exceptional passing skills, challenged the traditional notions of point guard play. She wasn't just a scorer, she was a playmaker, a floor general who could orchestrate the game with her vision and basketball IQ. She was a threat to pull up from 30 feet or drive to the basket, creating havoc for defenses with her versatility. Defenders had to pick their poison, guard her closely and risk her blowing by them, or give her space and watch her drain a deep three. Clark's game was a testament to the evolution of women's basketball. It wasn't just about physicality anymore. It was about skill, finesse, and the ability to stretch the floor. Gone were the days of half-court offenses and a reliance on post play. The game was evolving, and players like Clark were at the forefront of this transformation. The game was faster, more fluid, and increasingly reliant on three-point shooting. Teams were pushing the pace, looking for quick shots, and spreading the floor to create open looks from beyond the arc. Clark was at the forefront of this evolution, her skill set perfectly suited for the modern game. She embodied the shift towards a more dynamic and perimeter-oriented style of play. She was a coach's dream, a player who could dictate the tempo and create scoring opportunities for herself and her teammates. Her presence on the court made everyone around her better. Her impact on the league was undeniable. She was not just a player, she was a phenomenon, a game-changer who was rewriting the script of women's basketball. Young players sought to emulate her game, spending countless hours practicing their three-point shot and developing their ball-handling skills. They saw in Clark a new blueprint for success. Coaches adjusted their offensive schemes, recognizing the need to spread the floor and create space for shooters. The traditional playbook was being rewritten to accommodate this new style. The WNBA was changing, and Caitlin Clark was leading the charge. Her influence was felt not just in the way games were played, but in the way they were coached and strategized. Some traditionalists questioned whether this emphasis on perimeter play would come at the expense of fundamentals and defense. They worried that the essence of the game was being lost in the pursuit of three-point glory. They argued that the game was becoming too reliant on three-point shooting, and that the art of passing and cutting was being lost. The debate raged on, with purists longing for the days of intricate plays and defensive battles, but Clark's game was a testament to the fact that she possessed both. She was not just a shooter, she was a complete player who could pass, cut, and defend with the best of them. She was a complete player, capable of scoring from anywhere on the court and making the right play. Her versatility and skill set made her a unique talent, one that was reshaping the landscape of the WNBA. The Steph Curry effect comparisons and the evolution of the game. The comparisons were inevitable. Caitlin Clark's range, her accuracy, her ability to pull up from seemingly impossible distances, it all felt eerily familiar. Steph Curry, the NBA's revolutionary point guard, had changed the game of basketball with his long-range marksmanship. Now, Clark was doing the same in the WNBA. Like Curry, Clark possessed an uncanny ability to shoot the ball with incredible accuracy from well beyond the three-point line. Defenders knew it was coming, yet they were often left flat-footed as the ball sailed through the net. Her range extended almost to half court, forcing defenses to guard her tightly as soon as she crossed half-court. The similarities didn't end there. Both Curry and Clark possessed exceptional ball-handling skills and court vision. They could create their own shot or set up their teammates for easy baskets. They were both incredibly difficult to guard, capable of changing direction on a dime and leaving defenders grasping at air. The comparisons to Curry were a testament to Clark's talent and the impact she was having on the game. She was inspiring a new generation of basketball players, both male and female, to embrace the three-point shot and play with a sense of fearlessness. The game of basketball was evolving, and Caitlin Clark was at the forefront of that evolution. Era-adjusted greatness. Contextualizing Clark's dominance. The question lingered: how would Caitlin Clark's dominance translate across eras? Could her game, so reliant on the three-point shot and a fast-paced offense, have thrived in the WNBA's early years, when physicality reigned supreme and the three-point line was an afterthought? It was a debate that raged among basketball purists and casual fans alike. Some argued that Clark's skill set would have translated seamlessly to any era. Her ball-handling skills, court vision, and basketball IQ were timeless. She would have found a way to dominate, even in a more physical era, they argued. Her ability to draw fouls and get to the free throw line would have been a valuable asset. Others weren't so sure. The game was different then. The paint was congested, defenses were allowed to be more physical, and the emphasis was on half-court offenses and pounding the ball inside. Clark's slight frame might have been a liability, and her reliance on the three-point shot would have been less effective in an era where the three-pointer wasn't as prevalent. The era-adjusted greatness debate was a testament to the ever-evolving nature of sports. What was considered great in one era might not be viewed the same way in another. The rules change, the athletes evolve, and the style of play adapts. Caitlin Clark's greatness, however, was undeniable. She was a generational talent capable of dominating in any era.